Hey everybody, welcome back. So as I mentioned last episode, I have to get away from that NPC out there at that pillar, not pillar, geez, that other section which I finally made it through, which took me way too long. And you guys know this, I know this, I apologize. But anyway, since that NPC Phantom spawned and he hasn't despawned yet, I can't use a fire uh, bonfire at all. So I need to make my way back up there on foot to Sir Alon. And I'm going to try to remember how to do it, because it's been a little while. And hopefully he'll despawn before then. Pretty sure he's all the way at the top. Because all the way at the bottom is our good friend Fume Knight. And, oh wait, I was going to show you guys this round. I do it later. I'll make sure that I do it later for you guys. Right. It's this way, if I remember correctly, which I don't. Yeah! I did the thing. Okay, I don't think it's over there. I think it's right through there. Yep. Do. Nope. That's just another back way. Ah! Wasn't ready. I'll let it come back up. I find that it's a lot less treacherous. Let's grab the platform on the way up. I don't think this is right either. That guy can't come out, but he can absolutely hit you while you're out here. Okay. Where the poopy crap? That's it up there. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I just took the wrong elevator. Head up. Fuck that room. Wait, I did take the wrong one, right? Did I? And I'm so confused right now. Ah, okay. Dude, this is where I just was. I'm a huge idiot. Ah, it's right there. Jeez. So turn around. The other reason I like this area is like it seems really random and confusing on purpose. Not that I like linearity necessarily, but it has its place. Sweet, Maldron's gone. Okay. So this section here was interesting and kind of makes me upset that I didn't record. Speaking of recording, I forgot to set my alarm. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm super professional. So professional, you guys. Okay, anyway, so you get here, and you get invaded. I forget the name of the NPC, but basically, it's one tough NPC shows up right here, and then you have one of those Ashen Idols here. So, you fight him here. He's pretty tough. And then there are 4 more that appear in the staircase. They're all weaker than the first one you fought, but they're all connected. Like, all 5 of them are the invader. So the invader isn't vanquished until you beat them all. But luckily, each one you defeat stays dead forever once you defeat them. And this harkens back to earlier in the Iron Keep. I don't remember exactly what the lore mentions, but it was something about how the Iron King Oh man, I'm slipping, guys. He idolized this particular imagery, and I forget why, but the side... Yeah, there we go. The side of the... or rather the back of the keep, once you... just before getting into the boss fight, has this giant bull head on the outside, and I forget why, and feel free, again, to throw in the comment if you know off the top of your head, but essentially he idolized that. So since this is connected with that section of the game, it's back again, kind of throwing back to that. Right, so if you enter this area before you defeat the Fume Knight, then this isn't happening. It's just, you can approach this armor and the sword, and there's nothing going on with it. You can't interact with it at all. But since I've defeated the Fume Knight and gotten the crown, this is now active. And this is the armor and the sword of Sir Alan. And here's the bonfire that I tried to get to, which would have made things a lot easier. That being said, I'll sit, get some Estus. So back to earlier episodes when I mentioned Vadi Vidya. He has this series called Prepare to Cry, where he talks about the lore behind Dark Souls, specifically the more melodramatic, sad, dramatic lore. And he touches on what's the significance of Sir Alan, the Queen, Queen Nadalia, and the Fume Knight, and how their relationships are all related. And it's really cool. It's probably some of the best in-game character lore in the game. And the significance means a lot more if you know that. Now, Sir Alan was... Okay, so I'm vaguely remembering this now. So Sir Alan and the Fume Knight were vassals of the king, and I'm going to butcher this. Maybe I shouldn't even try. They were basically brothers in arms, Alan and Fume Knight. Alan left, I think, because he saw how the queen was corrupted by the dark, and they sparred. Alan was defeated by the Fume Knight, and Alan went a separate way. And then, so the Fume Knight, I believe, went to defeat the queen, but instead ended up being corrupted by the dark, which is, for her, the ash. And so then became the Fume Knight and her protector. And so protected her throne. Matter of fact, let's run back to the throne real quick. Just for funsies, guys. Sorry if this isn't your thing. If you don't care about the lore, then I apologize. I apologize. Boom. So Fume Knight became corrupted by the ash to forever protect his queen. And Alan, well, clearly wasn't corrupted. I don't remember why exactly he remained here in the Iron Keep. Or rather, this is the Iron Keep, sorry. But yeah, so here we are, back in this badass boss arena, which I'm really glad I can run through freely now. So through here, after you defeat the Fume Knight, this gate opens into this creepy, dingy little tomb, and you find the Queen's desecrated body on top of the throne, covered in ash. And if I remember the lore correctly, she was one of the Children of the Dark, I think, that's been mentioned a few times in the lore. And she came much like the queen of King to Drangleic Castle, came to this kingdom to try to do the same, to take power. But she got here and the king had already died hundreds of years ago. So she just took the throne to control the kingdom and then corrupted it with ash. And then died slowly, silently in this tomb with nothing except Fume Knight to protect her. Kind of sad. Pretty cool stuff. Whoops. That's what I meant to do. Boo-doo. Take a little sip of my wine. My Juan. That's good stuff. Okay. So, as you guys have clearly seen, I'm pretty rusty compared to maybe what I was when I was fighting the Fume Knight. I haven't touched this game except for the past couple days to test it, make sure that the sound and everything was up to par, and to refamiliarize myself with the controls. But I haven't touched it since, well, depending on when you see this, it's been over 2 months, almost 3 months at this point, maybe even 3 months. Hello, Duder, peering inside me. So, I wouldn't say I'm on my A game. I'm not even sure I'm on my C game, as you've all clearly seen. But let's check it out. This has already been spoiled for me by watching another playthrough. If any of you all enjoy watching LPers, then one of my faves has always been the Two Best Friends Play, or now it's Super Best Friends Play, Matt and Pat. And Pat and Wooly have done playthroughs of all the Souls games, including Bloodborne, and they did a stream with Wooly where he went back and did the Demon Souls. And I was watching their Dark Souls 2 playthrough as I was playing it. I was ahead of them, and I made sure to stay ahead of them while I was watching it. I wanted to go in this mostly blind. I did look up builds because I'm not the kind of person to go in and ruin a 30-hour game playthrough by not knowing any better. Because I'm the kind of person that if I were that far into a game and realized that it was fucked and I would have to start all the way over, I would probably not go back and retry it. That being said, I've looked up on how to create builds for characters and best weapons for the builds, things like that. I haven't looked up boss strategies or looked up to see where the traps and the ambushes are. I just played through slow and steady, and I've learned from it. And all that being said, I did, in one episode, they went a different route than I did. It went to basically here before I did, instead of going to another section. So I did actually get a little glimpse of what this entails. But I know that it's going to be a challenge. It's also optional, which is why I keep bringing that up, because this is going to be a trial, and we'll see if I make it to him, if I want to give it another shot. Because I know it's a section of enemies before you even get to the boss. Yep. So, we'll see. We will see. So I mentioned a couple times with specifically that assassin NPC guy. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're in the memory of the old king now. And we've got a couple of helpy helpertons over here. But we're going to go with that at first, because that's how I roll. And I found that these statues, these designate a challenge section, an optional challenge section that doesn't have anything to do necessarily with the main story of the DLC. It's all optional. So I was always wondering why these popped up now and again, but weren't everywhere. So now I know. Yeah, so what I was saying before about builds. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually get kicked out of this memory. It's talking like you can. Ah, come on with that. Anyway, it would be really shitty if you got all the way through this section just before the boss and it kicked you out. That would be really stupid. That being said, these are the Alon Knights, which were, if you remember right, in the Iron Keep. And Bait. I always wondered why those samurai guys were there. Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But now you know that these are all connected, these characters. Holy crap, where'd that guy come from? I'll stop talking for a little bit. This ain't good. Fuck, these guys are fast. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Okay, so these are even stronger than they were. Mother of God. Okay, I think I accidentally baited one of those guys out. Okay, that's what it's all about, man. Going through, messing up. Broom Tower, that's what it is. Keep forgetting the name of this place. Yeah, skip. Anyway, so some of you might be wondering why I don't just respec. You know, take a soul vessel, respec so I can beat some of these NPCs and enemies that I can with this current build. And the answer to that is because I'm done with the game. You know, I'm just doing this optional stuff for fun and kind of gamer pride. But I like my build a lot. Fuck. God, his attacks are so fast. Anyway. So that's why I don't go back and respec, so I can beat enemies. At this point in the game, I think it's kind of silly. I don't know if I'll ever come back and do a second playthrough. When I finished the game, I was all about that. There he is. Jeez. And I still might. You know, I might, if I do a second playthrough though, I'm definitely going to go through the other games before. You know, get through 3 and 1, probably even Bloodborne before I come back. Because I might decide after playing the other Souls games that yeah, I had to stop talking so it wouldn't hear me. Waka waka. Anyway. Yeah, rest quick. I had to go back. Lost my train of thought. Right, I was talking about New Game Plus. So yeah, I'm not going to come back through this game after beating it. Like I said, when I first beat this game, I was really psyched about going back and do it again because I didn't have 3 at that point and the remaster hadn't come out yet. So that was the plan. That is no longer the plan. What the? Ooh, you scared me, bro. Okay, the guy there. There are 2 knights, and I still have to worry about these fire salamanders. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, there are 3. Jesus. Jesus. So if this is what I have to go through, fuck my life. Every single time that I want to attempt Sirlan, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. So these guys, their attack is so fast. Like a lot of times you can see a character, the animation of their attack before it happens. You know, you can plan. But these guys, incredibly fast attack. Try to sneak up on him. Ah! Yeah. There we go. Sometimes I forget that I have that reach, and I'm just trying to face fuck everybody. I mean, not trying on purpose, it's just how it happens. Hey, buddy. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do but take it. What you got? Something I'll never use. Speaking of never use, you might notice that I'm not really... I don't use a lot of the items, you know, usable items. Hey, an effigy. Like Skeptic Spice, none of this stuff. I don't really use because a lot of times, like most players, when they first played, they didn't really know what the purpose was. Uh-oh. Oh, that's one of the commander guys. Oh, these guys suck. All right. Oh, fucker. All right. All right. I don't like this place. No, sir. I don't like it. Come on. Okay. I apologize well in advance for going on tangents and then forgetting what I was talking about. Holy crap. That was goddamn rad. Yeah, these guys are definitely powered up from what they were in the Iron Keep. For show. For cereals. Doop 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 doop. Try not to use these estices. Did it. Alright. Now time to poke your pooper. Pooper pokins. Didn't leave anything, huh? Well, asshole. There's a room over there. Okay, okay. Let's let him do his thing. Take a little sip of wine. Okay. See what this room's all about. Probably a ambushu. Do 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 do. Huh. Thrust butthole. Absolutely. This guy knows what's up. Or girl. I'm not judging. All about them female gamers, especially the Souls lovers, regardless of your gender. Oh, that's a trap. Another LPer that I've picked up on lately is a young lady by the name of Super Butterbuns. She's really funny. She has an interesting voice, and that's one of her draws. But she loves the Souls games, and she has she makes these beginners videos where it's like Dark Souls for beginners, Persona 5 for beginners, whatever the case may be, and it's generally a 20-ish or so minute in-depth, not so much review, but kind of like an introduction of the game on the mechanics, kind of the story, what kind of game it is for anyone who hasn't played those before. Oh man, this thing just keeps going. And so she's done some for all the Souls games, including Bloodborne, and maybe Demon Souls, but she also has some interesting editorial things about the games as well. Oh, great. I don't like you. You're an asshole. Come over here. Actually, you know what? Let's go to this tiny room. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I hear another one. Yep. He left. He got tired. I'm low on them gems, though. What am I doing? Nothing wrong with using this guy. It definitely helped me out quite a few times during the old Fumi Knigget fight. Right, so anyone not quite spun up, the DLC areas are late game areas, and they're much more difficult. You know, they're intended for people who are high level and who have beaten the base game. So they have tweaked enemies, like these guys who are in an earlier section. and it, like, I can't stagger anybody, so it's really not great because many of the enemies in this late game area are buffed to have high poise. See, you staggered then, but I think that's because that was basically a counterattack rather. So anytime they attack and miss, they have this little short bit of time frame where they are weak. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have a ranged battle, yo. That's what's up right now. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Shit. 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 One pokey. Oh my god. Running like a hero. I don't want to use up all my goddamn Estus before I get to the boss. But I guess this is a little more like what I'd experience, or rather what the experience with Dark Souls 1 is. If I, oh god. Unlike you. Take this. And this. Alright. Actually, we'll keep this a ranged battle. Okay. Okay. Ah! I'm assuming that can still get me. Shit. Ah! I'm correct in that assumption. Come on. Okay. Crap. Nom nom nom. Hey. Life gems are good. Repair powder's good. I don't want to go down there. Do I have to? Do I have to? Because I don't want to. No, there's the boss door. Whatever's going on down here is optional. I ain't doing that shit. Because there are more of those knights. There's more pew-pew dragons. I don't want to do it. Just taking a peek what's down there, so I guess. Doesn't really look like there's anything down there. This is just a fuck you room if you fall through. If there are any items at all, it's probably like another life gem. Okay, that hit me. Or something lame. I said water. Okay, cool. Alright, we're at the end. Fuck this place. I am over it. Regret. Okay. 8 Estus, that's not great, but it's not the worst either. Don't remember these guys. I think it restores your health for a longer period, but it's slower. Alright. That'll do it. We're gonna go ahead and pop those on here. Because why not? Anything else that can help me out? I don't know. Let's check my inventory again, rather. My rings. I think I'll try it with this. I don't know how much more the lightning clutch ring is doing for me, because it increases lightning attack. I'm not sure, and I didn't look this up, I probably should have researched, but I'm not sure if that also means that it raises the attack of my weapon that's infused with lightning, because my spear is. And so it scales with my faith, which is really high. Probably higher than it needs to be, because I know that 50 or 51 is the hard cap. And, yeah. So that's what I'm going with right now. And at this point, I've just been, any souls I get that I can actually level up, I'm throwing it into vigor or endurance. Because more health and more stamina is always good. That being said, let's try this out. Let's do this. My denial wear out? I believe it did. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cast that again. Alright. Here we go. It's going to be epic, guys. Watch him. Huh. Okay. That's decent damage. This guy's so fucking cool. One stab. That's all I'm gonna give you. Oh! Not fast enough. Hip. Hip. Oh my god. Okay, enough time? Nope. Oh no, I'm dead. I know I'm dead. Yeah. Okay. Okay, tough fight. Kind of reminds me of Ornstein, or in this game, the old Dragon Slayer. But yeah, fast, long-range sword attack. Does the power-up, stabby, throw move. Really fast. Has a delayed attack. So, yeah. Okay, let's I want to try that again, if you guys will let me. But right now we're going to call this one. So thanks again for coming. If you guys want to come back and watch me get my ass handed to me again, if I can even make it back to him, I might try to just get back to him again and just fail repeatedly and just give up, because like I've literally lost my patience with this section of the game. I don't like it anymore. That fight looks cool. The boss looks awesome. His lore is cool. His stage, his arena is really cool. So I want to go back and fight him. I like these one-on-one fights like that. So I'm going to try to get back and fight him. That's what I mean to say. But I don't know if I have the patience to slowly make my way through that section. I might just try to run for it this time. But anyway, come back and watch me die and fumble and bumble. Yeah, that's what I do. I bumble. Because this is the Bumblethrough. So come back for the bumbles, y'all. Miss you already. Love you. Have a good one.